Texas, did you know that you're required to include your Texas Real Estate Commission Consumer Protection Notice and your information about brokerage services in the footer of your Moxi website? Let's take a look at how to do that. To start, we're going to start on Desk, and we are going to navigate to the Moxi Works tile. When we click here, we'll land on our profile page, which will contain all of our contact information that feeds from Desk. At the top, you'll see My Website, and you'll click that My Website button. Here, you'll land on the Agent Website Admin tool. We are going to hover over Appearance on the left, and then click on Footer. This is going to take us to our Footer Settings page. Here, we want to click on Custom Footer, the blue Update button, and then you'll notice the blue words Customize It come up on the screen. If you've already edited the footer before, you'll have the opportunity to click on this link to edit and make additional changes to your existing footer. As you can see, we now have editing functionality for our footer section. We're simply going to hover over the verbiage and click in this box next to Fair Housing Notice. I like to expand this pop-up because I find it's a little bit small. To do this, hover over the bottom corner until you get a diagonal arrow and click and drag. There are very specific requirements for how these forms are saved in your footer. I recommend clicking next to the word Notice, hitting the space bar, and then hitting the vertical line. We want to maintain the existing formatting of your website. To make a vertical line, you simply hit Shift and the arrow beneath the backspace button on your keyboard. Then we add another space, and our first form we are going to put in is our TREC form. So in all caps, I'm going to type out Texas Real Estate Commission Consumer Protection Notice. Now you'll see here that it accidentally kept the formatting and the hyperlink from my Fair Housing Notice, which we do not want. I am going to click next to the word Texas and highlight the verbiage I just typed in. Here at the top, I have the opportunity to break the hyperlink. That is this little link with the slash through it. Now you can see that I don't have a hyperlink anymore. Now we need to maintain this screen, and in a new tab, we are going to open up the TREC website. So the TREC website is trec.texas.gov. I simply click on this and pull up the TREC website, and in the Site Search button, I'm going to type in Consumer Protection and hit Search. Here you'll notice the second option that comes up says Consumer Protection Notice. I'm going to click on this, and it's going to pull up this page. Here you can see it updates the page based on date, and a consumer would be able to come in and download the form and see the liability form that we're required to include. Here, I'm going to highlight my URL at the top and click Copy. And then I'm going to navigate back to the tab where I'm editing the footer, highlight the verbiage again, and click the hyperlink button up here. Now I'm able to paste my new URL in, and I'll want to click the gear icon and tell it to open that link in a new tab. We do not want people to lose your website when they view this TREC form. And now we'll hit Update. So this is the easy form to complete. Our next step is to do the exact same process, but for the IABS form. I'm going to hit another space and a vertical line. And this time I'm going to type in Texas Real Estate Commission information about brokerage services. Again, we need to remove the existing hyperlink that came up by highlighting our text and clicking Break Link. Now you can see it's normal text. What we're going to need to do is locate the IABS form. The IABS form is different than the TREC form because each individual agent has a unique IABS form. You likely have one in your ZipForms account, so your first step is going to be to go to ZipForms and download your IABS form to your computer. Once that is downloaded and saved somewhere on your computer, likely in your My Documents or My Downloads folder, we need to save this somewhere in the cloud. I highly recommend utilizing Google Drive or Dropbox to host this IABS form. Today, I'm going to show you how to use Google Drive. If you have a Gmail account, you have a Google Drive account. I simply click the plus sign to open a new tab, and I leave my footer editing as is. You'll notice I'm logged into my Gmail account because I see a T in the upper right-hand corner. These 9 dots are going to be your Google Apps. Simply click the 9 dots and find the word that says Drive. When you click on Drive, it's going to open up to a tab like this. What you'll want to do is pull up your computer and you're going to add a file upload. You're going to find the PDF in your computer that you wish to upload, which is going to be your IABS form. I don't have an IABS form, so I'll use another example. We click Open, and it's going to upload this PDF document to my Google Drive folder. The next step is to double-click on the document and find the 3 dots in the top right corner. Then you'll click Share from the dropdown. We want to create a shareable link so that if someone clicked on the link in your footer, they would be able to get to this document. Here at the bottom where it says Get Link, we want to change it to anyone with the link. So I click this button, and now it says anyone with the link on the internet can view. This is a very important step so that people are able to easily access your IABS form. Now I simply hit Copy Link, and now I navigate back to my Moxi website footer, and I am going to hover over and highlight all of the verbiage I just typed. We click this hyperlink button, come in and click Paste. I change this to open a link in a new tab, and then I click Update. Now I will click Save, and in the top right corner, I will click Done, and then Publish. After I publish, this is taking me back to the consumer-facing view. I want to test out and make sure my link worked. So I will hover over Texas Real Estate Commission Consumer Protection Notice, and I will notice that the TREC Consumer Protection Notice does in fact open up in a new tab on my computer. Thanks so much for tuning in, and please stay tuned for more tips and tricks from your Texas marketing team. Thanks.